Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Tyler. Welcome back to week 4 of LawClerk's Reboot of our 2020 virtual summit. Believe it or not, this week's speaker has figured out the mysterious world of LinkedIn. Chuki Obiyo is an attorney and business development consultant with 20 years of experience. He is currently the Chief Coaching Officer of Chuki Law, which helps lawyers learn how to use personal development, business development, and management consulting to grow their businesses. Before that, he worked at LinkedIn, where he coached and trained law firms on how to leverage LinkedIn Premium and Sales Navigator to help them acquire new clients and better engage with existing clients. Today, Chuki will share 3 steps to manage your relationships to help cultivate new business via LinkedIn. He also makes my favorite quote from the whole summit about gratitude, so stay tuned for that. Enjoy the session and be sure to join us over on Facebook Live later this week to ask Chuki any questions you may have. Thanks so much.
Greetings, my name is Chuki Obiyo, and I'd like to make 3 points to get us organized. First, I believe that gratitude is undefeated. So thanks so much to you for your time investment in today's virtual conference. Second, I serve as the Chief Coaching Officer of Chuki Law. Chuki Law is a premier initiative to help lawyers at all levels sell better. Third, we will spend the next 10 minutes going through 3 concrete steps to help manage relationships for rainmaking on LinkedIn. So let's get started. The first step is assessment. This is part of an overall service methodology known as our ARE service methodology. The A is for assessment, the R is for research, and the E is for execution. So all 3 steps will be broken down based on our methodology. So first with assessment, we'll have 2 specific insight threads that we'll tie together here, an insight thread on the why and then an insight thread on the how. First on the why. Did you know that you can assess your current relationship management efforts in a more automated way on LinkedIn? Why is this important? This is important because when you think of the anatomy and physiology of rainmaking, it comes down to one concept: relationships. The ability to manage your relationship efforts is critical. Consider your LinkedIn social selling index score as a more automated way to manage your online professional brand development, your online relationship management efforts. And there are 2 ways that you can get this done. But before we even get to that, if you do not have a LinkedIn profile, in this set of slides, I've provided some tips to help you, and you can also reach out to me for one-on-one support. Now on the how, as it relates to getting your LinkedIn social selling index score, you can go to your profile on LinkedIn and navigate to the search box and put in the search term, social selling index score, and then filter that based on the content tab. The second way you can do this is based on this link that I've provided to get you directly to the web page that LinkedIn is dedicated to you as a LinkedIn member to manage your social selling index score. So let's show you how this works. Again, we'll have a bit of show, a bit of tell, show and tell. All right, I'm going to share my screen here. Get to LinkedIn. You should now be seeing my LinkedIn screen. I'm in the homepage tab. So here I will put in social selling index score, run that search, and then navigate to the content tab based on that filter. And we can further filter this based on relevance or latest. I'll leave this now for relevance. And then I'll scroll down here looking for the business.linkedin.com link. All right. Scroll down just to give you a sense of all the different options that you'll see here. Perfect. Perfect. Scrolling through. once you find this business.linkedin.com, and again, this usually shows up in the top 20, 30 or so results, you just hit that. It takes you to this dedicated web page where you can get your score for absolutely free. Again, this is a nice, not so heavily advertised way to really take control of your professional brand. And I think what you'll appreciate about how LinkedIn is organized this is it's based on 4 key performance indicators. You can think of this as the 4 elements of your social selling. So it gives you a score based on how you establish your professional brand, how you find the right people, how you engage with insights, how you build relationships. This is based on a 100-point scale. So each of these 4 elements are rated 25 points. So that's the one track that you can run on to get your social selling score for free. The second track, rest assured, in our set of slides here, as I noted, you would have access to the direct link to get that right here. Second step, research. As a lawyer, you do realize that you have the muscle memory for conducting actionable research to find answers for your clients. The good news is that some of that same muscle memory application helps you to find the right clients. So finding the right answers for clients and then finding the right clients. Specific to the how, the overarching insight here is that you can use your LinkedIn Social Selling Index score, SSI, and the LinkedIn Content tab to inform your client's research. And there are 2 options here. Option A, you can determine which of those 4 elements of your SSI score that you want to drill down on. For example, maybe it's find the right people and identify a set of proven tactics and strategies to really beef up that specific element. And I'll show you how to do that. The second option is we can go to the search box and given your specific practice area, so you are a labor and employment attorney, or you are an intellectual property attorney, using subject matter specific topics, you can drill down and find topical content as well as content specific to key contacts that you can develop client relationships with and potentially referral relationships with as well. And I'll show you exactly how to do that. Here's how it works. Okay, we'll fly through this, going swiftly here. All right, back to LinkedIn. And specific to these 4 elements, as you see here, you just enlarge this. And across these slides, you have data points and insights on best practice tips that you can apply to find the right people. So that's one way you can do this. The second way, as I noted, is right up here at the top. You could use the search box, put in a subject matter that's specific to your practice. So let's say restrictive covenants. Now for a labor and employment attorney, this would be right on point, or generally a corporate attorney. So I see here a number of attorneys and thought leaders that are posting on this. I can spend a few minutes to get really smart on this topic and establish some of my own thought leadership as well. So that's on the research side. Now, let's talk through the third and final concrete step. This is all about execution. So look, we can't measure what we can't manage. So what we've talked through assessment, we've talked through your ability to research, and this is where it all comes together, where the rubber meets the road, where you put pen to paper and how you execute. And execution should be based on your passion. I mean, what are you passionate about? If you are passionate about helping people, then you can think of rainmaking and relationship development as just an exercise in finding more people to help and using your non-billable time to do that. So there are 2 options that we'll cover here. Under the My Network tab on LinkedIn, you have a feature called People You May Know. It's a great feature. And then a second option is you can go to the Home tab and you'll have a list of posts and notifications that, again, you can react to. The key is to think of questions and compliments that you can use as an engagement mechanism. So let's go through this. I'll go back here, get to LinkedIn. We'll go to My Network. And under My Network, if I scroll down, you'll see where it's got, this is really useful and helpful. So it's got people I may know based on my law school alumni network. That's great. Again, it breaks it down into categories for you. People I may know based on location here in Chicago. And then I can go through these contacts and cross-check these contacts based on my client list to add to my client list and better automate my engagement with these contacts. So that's one way you can do this. The other way is just navigate into your Home tab. So based on any number of connections that you have, you'll always get posts and notifications that you can engage with. So here's a post based on an individual in my network, fellow business coach. This is an individual, Alex, who apparently I used to actually work with. He does great work within the legal industry space. He's got a post here. So part of what I can then do is I can engage with this. I could save this for later, or as I noted, can go in here to Alex's profile, get a sense of his activity level, and then decide on how best to comment or react to this. So I can post a comment as a question, or I can post a compliment. Assessment, research, execution, 3 concrete steps that you can take to manage your relationships for rainmaking on LinkedIn. And I will provide you with these set of slides so you'll have full access to these slides. And then the last bit of information here is that I do have my contact information, really just my website. You can reach me both by phone or email. Always happy to work with you one-on-one. And again, gratitude is undefeated. Let your success be authentic and empathetic, and you will win clients. Thank you.